What's up? It's me, LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Welcome back into another installment of the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 879. Vote for Twan. Joe Budden Podcast, episode 879. If you're interested in following along with me in this video clip, the link is in the description below. I said it right, and I'm coming in at the 2-hour, 23-minute marker. The 2-hour, 23-minute marker. And I want to take some time out really quickly to talk about this one. This one might be short, but I think it should be made noted. Where Joe Budden talks about, he says something that required him to have to say the word pause, all right? And he was like, you know what, I thought we was going to be done saying pause, or at least say pause less. Of course, say pause less instantly, honestly made me think of pay less. Pay less shoe source, pay less shoe store, Pickway, pay less Kmart. Your shoes is plastic. Nonetheless, 2-hour, 23-minute marker. The Joe Budden Podcast 879. I'm here with them on that, and I'm a girl. But this pausing and all this stuff, I know why we say it. I'm not even getting ready to take time out to explain it because I'm talking to you guys right now real quick. For guys to just gather around the table and just chat and shoot the breeze, I don't care what angle you coming from right now, they should just be able to talk comfortably and say things that sound weird. That unfortunately, as we grow older, we get trained to know how to deviate from, all in the name of not wanting people to think you meaning something all risque or think you're a part of the community. So what if you're a part of the community? Can we just talk as grown adults and just speak freely, even if the words may sound like something else? That's not what I'm saying. So why do I always gotta say pause? It takes the flow and the fun out of a conversation. So I'm here with them definitely on this saying pause less. Come on. What was it that we used to say before pause? We were like, wait, stop, freeze, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Or the other one. No, dun, dun, dun. No, blah, blah, no, blah, blah, man. No, blah, blah, no, blah, blah. I just want the guys to be able to talk freely without getting crucified and persecuted. Chatting heals the body. Sometimes we don't need a good cry. Sometimes we just need a good talking to just say what's on our mind. Let that stuff stick to the wall. And the stuff that don't matter after we said it slide down off the wall and we scrape that stuff up and wash it down the drain. And all that remains on the walls like no jumpers is the stuff that's supposed to be there. I think guys should be able to freely chop it up without having the worries of conversations being recorded because folks are always on some let's get some money real quick. I feel sorry for the men because they just started getting their freedom back, being expressively able to wear pastel colors and pink and braid their hair and grow their hair long. And I'm speaking about the African American people right now. If it's the Mexicans out there who unfortunately had to deal with, why you looking a little too feminine, I am so sorry. Some men want to wear their hair long and they don't have to go around wearing paused tattooed on their forehead. Guys should be able to have the freedom to express themselves with their hair and fashion, no different from women. So guys, I am sorry that y'all had to go through that. That's a whole nother fight. People questioning y'all rather why you wearing this or wearing that. Your pants too tight, your pants too baggy. Why you sitting like this? Your voice too light, your voice too heavy. You need to grow some hair on your face and all this other stuff. I'm so sorry y'all had to go through that. But on the Joe Budden Podcast, I think you guys should be able to have a little more freedom to flex as men. It's a great display to see because the women like myself, I don't circle around in the men's conversations like that, meaning in real life. That's for my husband. My husband hangs with the guys and blah, blah, blah. So it's nice to get a bird's eye view on how guys, function and to also know what's going on in the men's world. Because, of course, I have a husband, so it would be nice to have my ear to the ground to kind of just have a perspective on how you guys are feeling. What are you thinking? The climate in the world of men, especially African American men, and the men who just see people for who they are, like Parks. I can't say that Parks, he actually sees people for who they are. If you're a bad person, I'm not rocking with you. Color don't have anything to do with it. That's what I'm viewing on the outside looking in. I think that's one of the reasons for Parks to be Caucasian, is why he's on the show rolling so long for all these years, behind the scenes and in front of the camera. So shouts out to Parks and his family. Shouts out to all the people, even if they might be going through alleged turmoil on the Joe Budden podcast. I want to say shouts out to all of you guys, and I'm sorry that you guys feel that way, but you guys, I feel, make a statement, put it up on the wall. We done saying pause. Take back your power in that regard, because thankfully, one thing for sure, since you guys have a mighty fist, meaning a lot of people watch y'all, if y'all take this and run with it, all the other dudes gonna follow y'all. So let's be the first on here to trend set, meaning let y'all be the first to be like, cancel and pause. Just pause it, just squash all that. Men need to be men need to have a voice, men need to vent, or they gonna go crazy if they haven't already. So once again, my name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but Breezy, and I'm all here with it for toning down the pause. Let men be men, let them freely talk, because it will save their lives and lower their blood pressure all at the same dang time. And for those of you people who are unbelievably cheap, and for those of you who don't like going to the doctors for your reasons, better let your man talk. Let him have some words so he can vent, since you want to be unbelievably cheap and or don't want to go to the doctor. Let him get that out so he can lower his A1C. Yeah.